so much bigger than you, Kirby.
All right, let's get into the Sneaker Bachelor. This will be fun. So Riley,
Start off with it? Okay.
yeah, we're starting out. This is the special for the week. You know, you got to get right into it. Now, Riley, you had said that last week that you'd like the Jordan 3. You were a fan of the Jordan 1, kind of the lower variations, but you like some of the higher ones too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were also looking for something with a darker tone, I think. Was the general vibe. Okay. All right, well, let's get right into it.
What slide are we on?
We're on yours, I believe.
Well, should we just explain? There's the rules slide.
Oh yeah, we can go back to the rules.
Well, yeah,
Riley,
the rules for this week was a $250 budget-ish, a little flexibility for resale, unless you can get it for retail. Sizes 10 to 12 for that price range. We don't want anybody rocking up with like the size 18 UNC off-white joints. And this week we've got Jordans, and that's all the rules.
That's all the rules. All right, let's get right into it. I think Tyler,
first.
yeah, you're up.
Oh, special. Okay.
Give me a presentation.
Now, I know we just said he wanted darker colors, but this is along the same. This is muted. These are muted colors, right? You know, you're not doing anything flashy. There's no big reds, big blues, greens, whatever. So this is a clean ass shoe. This is the Air Jordan 1 Low Paris. The average StockX sales around $212. So you can get your accessories on the side and shit, some pants, a shirt. Probably would come right around to about $250. If you move on to the next slide here, you see a nice on-feet pick. Better than the one we had week 1, where the guy had his brown pants and watermelon socks on. But this guy's got some nice neutral socks, neutral pants, go right along with the theme of the Paris. And then that was kind of the look I tried to cultivate. If you hop onto the next slide.
Yep, we're on it.
Just some nice light gray slate pants with a nice shirt that has some whites, some blues, some grays. I mean, obviously you can throw any shirt with this that you think looks good, but my recommendation would be nice gray, light blue pants, something like that. Some nice light socks, a lightish shirt, and bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself a fit for probably right around $250 is the fit. The shoes themselves were $212. And yeah, just a clean ass pair. And I feel like Jordan 1 lows are definitely a easy shoe to ease into the game, whereas a high might be a little, jarring to you and others. Whereas a low is just like any other shoe, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get some thoughts from the man himself. Riley, what are you thinking?
I really do like the colors, despite the fact that I was looking for a darker color. I like the little bit of gold flare with the on the Jordan on the end of the laces.
On the aglet. Shout out Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah,
shout out
Phineas and Ferb. Yeah.
I mean, it's a little.
No.
I don't know. I just wasn't. I wasn't thinking of of going for a low, but maybe.
Oh really?
Maybe. I was.
All right. Well, let's open it back up. Nolan, Eamon, thoughts?
Thoughts on these Jordan 1 lows?
Yeah.
I am a fan of them. I like lighter colored shoes, even though I have a lot of darker colored shoes, but these would be pretty solid. I do like the muted colors too.
Eamon?
Clean.
Yeah, I like these, and I think you could fool somebody wearing these. I think if someone saw you, they would be like, "That guy's like pretty into sneakers," even if you weren't, just because they're like they're a low of the Jordan 1, so it's not like you're going right with a high, you know. So which is like maybe what some people would do, you know, right off the bat, because it's maybe a little bit more iconic. And it's a fire colorway, but it's definitely an understated colorway, which is kind of gonna be like definitely catch some people's attention. I think it's a fire shoe. It's got great accents.
Yeah.
I
believe
like that.
it's
I like that it's a
an
low
homage.
too.
I believe it's an
It
homage.
feels like it
to
would
the
go really
architecture
good,
of
like
Paris.
going right into the summer. It's
Yeah,
got like the
summer
summer
shoe.
vibe.
Summer shoe with
Yeah.
the light
Like
gray
not
pants.
like a bad summer day. Like you just like rock some like khaki shorts or something with it.
some linen pants or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Garden party type beat.
Yeah.
These are fresh
Something
to death.
flowy. Something.
These are
Yeah.
Yeah,
These are
some
absolutely
flowing, but also tapered.
flowy and tapered.
pants.
Yeah.
Oh my
Parachute
God.
pants kind of vibe.
Just got some
Yeah.
parachute pants.
Parachute pants and the puffy shirt. Like you'll be set for the summer.
The puffy shirt.
I'm thinking like a pirate shirt kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Seinfeld puffy
Yeah, you want to
shirt,
look like
yeah.
a pirate. Yeah, exactly.
that is the goal with every streetwear fit is to look like a pirate. So
Yeah, some sort of pirate.
some sort of pirate. Anyways, I'm a big fan of these personally. These are fresh as hell. I would wear these over like a white Air Force One. I feel like that's kind of in the same vein. I'd pick these every time. I know the Air Force Ones are less expensive and probably a little more. I don't know. Whatever. We'll move on to the next one, Riley. Make sure to internalize that. Really think about it. Let it run through your mind. We'll move on to the next one, which is mine.
Yeah.
Fine. So I bring to you today the Jordan 3 Wolf Gray with the average stock sale price of $215. That was for size 11, 11.5, and 12. For like 10.5, which I think you're a bigger size than that, it was like $260 or something like that. But
it's in the right area.
Anyways, in the right price range. Jordan 3 classic shoe, again, kind of a low-ish. I don't know. Jordan 3 is weird with that. Right in the middle.
A mid, one might say.
Maybe you could say a mid.
Yeah.
And the Wolf Gray colorway, pretty muted. Can kind of put that with anything. So if we move on to the next slide, I think it's an on-feet pick with a pair of what looks like jean joggers in gray. That's pretty solid fit there. And then we'll move on to basketball superstar and what was it? Crybaby? Was that the phrase you used earlier?
I think diva was the word.
Diva. Oh my God, why am I forgetting his name right now?
Kyrie
Irving.
Oh.
And Marky Mark himself on the right.
Yeah.
Absolutely rocking
himself.
Bit of a diva himself. Creator of the Wahlburger Fours. A classic, a staple. Both of these guys were in very average fits. Black pants, gray shirt, white shirt. But that it shows you the versatility of the shoe. Shows you you can rock it with anything. I was saying earlier that these guys kind of have a similar build to you, both of them, and I think they're both right there. So I think you could really rock.
I've always said that
either of
Riley
these
looks
fit.
like a young Mark Wahlberg. I just want to get that in there.
I already said,
right?
dude.
Let me just slide right in there before it's done. But
Maybe
say it.
a little more bicep, but that'd be tough to
On
beat.
me, of course.
Yeah,
on which?
You see those things? You see it? You see those guns? What the hell? But yeah, that would be my submission. So I guess some thoughts from you, Riley.
I appreciate the versatility of them because they're pretty neutral. Like I could throw them with like a pair of like black jeans, or I could go with lighter jeans, or I could go with like joggers or something. But I gotta say, John, I'm a little disappointed that you didn't just go for something like big. Just go big. Surprise me. Bring something out. Go crazy.
Okay, so that's a strike against me. I could take that. I can take that.
Yeah.
I'll learn from that. I'll come back next time.
Because I've seen you have some funky tastes, different shoes, and I'm like, I just don't vibe with that. And I get you're going for me, but I thought you were gonna like come out with something crazy. I don't know, but you just
No. I mean, I was shopping for you. I wasn't shopping for me, but
where I did both. I was shopping for Riley, but I took the risk of not going with the darkness that he said. Gotta bring a little light, a little summer.
That's
We're
true.
gonna break out of. We're gonna bust out of this.
But John, that doesn't mean that I don't like the shoe. I'm just saying this is just my thought on where.
And now for my next number.
He as a person.
Yes.
All right.
I do believe
We'll move on. Move on to the next one.
Oh, okay, cool. Is mine next?
Oh my
God. Some
God.
notes here.
Oh my God. Holy shit.
Yeah, so that's a great picture that I stretched the screen here in Google Slides. So these are the Jordan 4 Winters. This is how how the name's written on the box. All right, folks. I didn't do that. That's not me. That's Big Mickey again. They're at it again, dude, with these crazy names. But it's called the Winterized, the Weatherized. It's had a whole bunch of names. It's a Michael Jordan shoe. It's a Jordan 4. I really like this shoe. I know we're coming into the summer months, so maybe it's a little less applicable. But that might come into factor later. But it's if you look at the months from late September to early May, especially the weather right now.
Yeah.
It's the fall and winter months in there. especially for Maine. I think it's a great thing to have. Is like a rugged shoe, a shoe that's going to keep your feet warm, and that maybe something you're not too worried about, like scuffing but that's something at the same time it's a flex, kind of like the same way Tim's, um, or it can be with like a fit. So I went with these shoes because they have a lot of the good attributes of the Jordan 4, while also combining a lot of the things that like I think make a shoe good for like the Maine climate or whatever. So it's got a fleece lining, which I think is awesome. Fleece lining is super comfortable. Uh, it's got a good tready. It's wet. It's warm. Yeah. It's got a nice sole too. It's tready. I think it's got some grip. Grip the rock salt, the asphalt is slipping, sliding out
If
there.
it wasn't clear, we should go to the next slide now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking. Yeah, this is the slide where I list my pros
Wow,
and
this
cons.
is wow.
Fire.
Yeah, right.
I just gotta say off the
Okay.
bat, the first and second image are very different.
They are very
jeez,
different.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't worry. I
Lighting,
really wanted to
lighting.
mix things up here.
Breathable and protective. My God.
It's-
My God.
That was one of the. I'll guess I'll just jump to that. Well, hold on. Let's not skip down the list here. Let's go with breathable yet protective mesh, since John brought it up. This was actually something that I came across in my research. It's not the normal Jordan 4 mesh. It's there's like a layer underneath it that's like a little bit more protective and a little bit more rubberized, like the tongue. So it's
a little bit more breathable.
It's a little bit more breathable yet protective, and it's also mesh. So hence the Meshington tag there.
Okay.
The tongue itself is kind of like a rubber raincoat material. That might be a turn off. But you said you were a size 12, so on GOAT, $175 leaves you a lot of extra money for a pretty fire shoe. If I'm not gonna lie, $175 for a Jordan 4 winterized. I think it's a great color, even if you kind of don't take the materials into factor. Like, great color, some sick red accents. It is a little bit darker, but it's still gonna pop with dark fits, which I think is good. I don't really have a picture of like a full fit here, but the ones I saw, people wearing like black jeans, black joggers, kind of what we talked about for other things, and then like a shirt or a raincoat. But yeah, that's the Jordan 4 winter, WNTER or TR.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we'll go right to Riley. Jesus Christ.
I gotta say, Eamon, I really appreciate all the thought and effort you put into this. You got like pros and cons. You got
Yeah.
You got me the price. You got give me two different prices actually.
Oh, I did. That's a
Yeah, you
mistake.
gave me StockX and you gave
Well,
me.
I
Go.
gave the.
Oh,
I
gotcha, gotcha.
I put in the average StockX price for just for continuity between all of them. That
Gotcha.
price is from like 10 to 12, averaged out those kind of sizes.
Yeah.
So
It should be noted that on
still
GOAT,
well
Yeah,
within the
yeah.
price range.
it should also be mentioned on GOAT right now that 175 is below retail. So
I think you can get
So
them for
you're saying that, like, the
with
outside of the
coupons
shoe
in
is, like,
certain places
rubber?
still,
so
like
the tongue is
tongue.
rubber.
which I think
Just
but
the tongue.
Yes, I believe so. Just the tongue, but the sides
rest
of the
is
shoe
suede kind of thing.
is kind of I don't know if it's suede, but it's like
It's a suede or nubuck or something.
it's a material that's gonna be more familiar to the Jordan 4 silhouette. It's not gonna be too much.
Here,
of a
now
departure.
let's describe these really quick, because got to plug this really quick. We are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher. Somebody who maybe
Wherever
isn't
you get your
watching the
podcasts.
podcast, anybody who maybe isn't watching the podcast, Evan, you want to give a quick description of these, at least the colorway and stuff like that?
Yeah, totally. Biff. Oh my god.
Because these, I mean, I think some people will, kind of get an idea of the Wolf Gray 3s, the Paris ones. I think most people know, but these are a little off the beaten path. So if you want to do that really quick.
Sure. All right, so right at the bottom, they got, a gray sole. They got a white kind of surrounding around the Jordan like air pocket thing there, Jordan 4 air pocket. The cage is the lower part of the cage is black. The upper parts of the cage are light gray. Laces are black. Around the tongue, so the sides and the top of the tongue, kind of curving around it, is like what is described as habanero red. Just kind of cool. I don't know. And then the actual shoe itself, I would describe as like a navy purple. Feel free to jump in there. It's more blue.
It's definitely
blue.
It's like a
Yeah.
dark blue. It's like a dark
It's
royal.
definitely
blue is
more
what they call
blue
it.
than purple,
It's
but
like a royal.
It's like a
royal
dark
kind.
royal. It's a dark.
yeah. But definitely, if you look at it long enough, you can see some purple in there. Like, it's definitely got some purple
And
influences.
that is the biggest color on the shoe. The red is an accent.
yeah.
The,
It's mostly
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly that one blue color, pretty much. Yep.
Yeah.
It's got some black accents, some red accents. You know,
Is
These
that
are
a gray
fire.
sole
These
or
are
a white
fire.
sole?
that is gray.
It's gray with a little white.
The sole is gray, but that pocket thing is white. Yeah.
These are fire. I didn't even realize these existed. So
Solid, yeah.
yeah,
Really?
thank you for bringing these. Yeah, I haven't seen them around.
Yeah.
So I like those. I think if the red was replaced with white, I would be.
Oh,
I think
okay.
just
All right.
I think just the
way more
black
into
with
them.
the rest of the fleece liner.
Okay.
Mm.
That would
Especially
make
there's
sense
no
too.
other red for me.
Yeah.
Except the word flight there.
Anyways, thank you, Eamon. This is great. Putting it
Yeah,
on my
you're welcome.
radar. This is amazing.
Yeah. Right.
Move on to Nolan. Final
We've got
submission.
Nolan.
Alrighty, so I remember Riley saying that he was a fan of the Jordan 3s. The shoes that John presented you, that was my original pick, but I found these that were also, I think I'm into these a little bit more. But these are the Jordan 3 Tinker Black Cement Gold. The average StockX sale price is like 160 roughly. I'll describe these for our, as John said, our blind viewers. These are
Closed
mostly
caption.
black. The bottom, the sole is like all gray. It's got gray accents, and there's like a
The
little
midsole
bit of gold.
is
Yeah,
white.
the midsole is white. There's like a tiny bit of gold accent on
The lace, what's it called? The
lace loop?
lace loop. Yeah.
Lace loop, sure. Yeah.
But I think these are also very versatile. You can rock these with a ton of fits. These are darker, except for the white on the bottom. But I think that the white is nice to balance it out a little bit.
One second, in case any of the listeners don't know, the Tinker 3 is a 3 with like a swoosh kind of stuck in there, which is kind of something that he added, I guess, post release.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see the on feet picture, kind of with the dark gray jeans, similar to the other ones. It's just like you could really wear these with anything.
We get some.
Yeah.
Oh.
The next slide is.
Oh yeah.
We got our famous homogeneous Callidius wearing these shoes right here.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Boom.
On him, that's a major flex.
Absolutely. DJ Khaled, come on the show.
They hit different in
DJ
that
Khaled,
last
hit us
slide.
up. Get on the show.
Yeah.
let's
come
get
on
some
the
thoughts.
show.
Let's get some thoughts from Riley.
The last picture, or not the second to last picture on the third slide.
Mhm.
They just look better. I don't know. Maybe it's because like the way that it's like lighted on. Like I like the black laces like pop with it. It also might just be Photoshop, but
I don't think anybody's photoshopping laces. I'm gonna be honest.
The
I
on
like
feet,
the whole shoe.
the on feet picture.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think they do look really good on feet.
These two pictures look really. I mean, they look. I've always had an
Mhm.
issue with the swoosh on the 3s, but they look very normal in that fit that DJ Khaled has on. So, yeah. All right, so
I really like the Tinker swoosh.
You do?
And I was looking at a Jordan 3 colorway with the Tinker swoosh on it the other day. Tyler was like, "Oh, that's buns," and I was like, "No, these are fire." It was like a white colorway, like a white and red colorway, kind of. You know,
Mhm,
I'm not.
mhm.
Whatever. The description doesn't matter. But I like that the swoosh is. It's not too big. I think some people might have a problem with the size because it's kind of in between sizes, you know. But I think it works well in the Jordan 3 silhouette because sometimes that space, and you can kind of see this on like UNCs or like powder blues. It's like on the UNCs, I think it makes them a lot more white, and on the powder blues, it makes them like really blue. But the way the blocking is like I think it's in bigger blocks, and I like that the swoosh can break that up and disrupt that. So I think it's a great addition, especially with this combination of colors. But it's hard to go wrong with like white, black, and gray. You know, with the gold accents, heat for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. If you're wearing like some gold jewelry,
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. As we know, like real big ballers like Riley. Riley, Khaled.
I got
Looks like
a
he's
couple
got his
Rolexes
Super Bowl
in the
ring
back.
on.
Yeah.
All right. So, I guess that's probably it. That's it for the submissions. But kind of what I was thinking is, Riley, do you want to make a decision now, or do you want to wait till the end of the show? You want to internalize it? You know, we can do some editing, make it look a little nicer in post.
Yeah, we could either keep it a
I've
secret and then reveal it.
I've made my
on.
decision.
Do we
Well,
want to keep it a
you've
secret?
made
and
your
reveal it
decision?
on
Want
a
me
later
to break
episode?
it down?
You made your decision. Are you sure?
You want me to like
Are you
start
sure?
knocking
Like he's
people
made
out
his
like
decision.
as we go?
I
We'll
sure,
have, like, a-
yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay,
Knock
sure,
us
sure,
down,
sure.
knock us
As the show
down,
goes
knock
on,
us down, knock us down. Yeah.
Between each section.
Oh,
Or do
between.
we want to just do it right now?
Let's do it right
No,
now.
Go
Let's,
through it. Go through
Right
it.
Yeah,
now?
let's do it right now.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
Alright.
No,
Do we want to go to bottom to top?
Oh God, Nolan.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is this bottom? is
It's
this,
not
is
that
this
I don't
bottom
like
to
the
top?
shoe. It's like yeah, bottom to top.
Okay.
It's like pretty solid, but it just doesn't look right. Like it's something with the swoosh and it
Yeah.
feels too
Is it-
thick.
is it
Oh.
It feels like a thick shoe.
Too thick.
I don't know.
Nolan, can I get a reaction to too thick?
I don't-
Too thick. I'm a fan of the thick ones myself.
Uh,
It's just not doing it as much for me as some of the other ones.
oh,
Understandable.
that's tough. That's tough.
I
Alright.
I think maybe it had more like gold accent. I think that would like
Yeah,
step
a little
up,
more.
you know?
Nolan, any words?
Metallic,
But it's not like you can change
Any
that
parting
Any
words?
parting words, Nolan?
before we kick you off the show.
Yeah.
soldiers.
To be fair to Nolan, I
He did get
absolutely,
his
I
picks.
absolutely
Yeah.
sniped his shoe. I absolutely, at the last moment, I slid in the
Oh my
Wolf
God.
Gray threes. We hadn't talked about it, but
It was
you
a-
know,
it was
I.
an unconscious snipe. He didn't
It
mean to,
wasn't. Yeah. But it was.
definitely my bad because I just did not get to putting this slide like, until much later.
Early bird gets the worm. Anyways, back to you, Riley.
All right, Amen.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, shot to the heart.
All right. I actually like really like these, but it feels like I'm gonna get fucking sweaty feet going to the summer, man. Like you got fleece lining at these.
Not a summer shoe.
Like-
Not a summer
Like
shoe.
if you pitch this to me in October, I'd be all over it. And also, I feel like it just I don't really wear like dark blue like that. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it would work for me in the summer. All right.
Mhm.
But I do really like all the pitches. You know,
All of them.
10
Okay.
out of 10.
Amen.
About the
Amen. Any
most
words?
info
Amen.
out
Any
of
words?
I'll be back in October. I'll be back in
Okay.
October. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Same shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna come back with a reckoning. All right. Me and Michael
Uh,
Jordan are gonna have a conversation about what we should do.
I was wondering about the heat on him because that could be an issue in the summer.
Yeah,
Yeah, it definitely could.
Definitely,
could.
Winter day, like
But I really like the colors.
The colors are cool. The colors are very cool.
But also, I'm
Yeah.
not sure which one's the actual color because there's two pictures and they look. Like
Okay.
one looks like really purple and one looks like kind of like a royal blue.
I think they definitely swing to the like royal blue side. But yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, Riley, final two.
Tyler, John.
no. Oh fuck.
Tease
Tease me with it. Tease me.
You both made the final round. You both put in some good
Both
effort
got the
here.
roses,
Give me
final
some
roses.
quality shoes. But
We both got our time in the what do they call it on the
Spotlight.
Bachelor? No, it's the Paradise Suite. The Paradise Suite. The fuck room. The fantasy suite. That's it.
but
All right, Riley, you're up.
Tyler. It's the lows.
Oh.
I love the colors.
Oh,
like
I
the
won.
summer vibe. No,
No.
you lost.
Sean made a disappointed noise.
For you.
Yeah, that was like pity.
Empathetic.
like
Yeah.
it's not the low. It just what I'm looking for right now
I mean,
is
if they
something that-
made him in highs, I would have put the highs in.
Riley just
It's not what I'm looking for right
Riley-
now. Like,
Riley-
maybe later in my life.
Riley hits him with that. It's just not what I'm looking for right now. You know? I was like, I
hits
need
you
something
with the-
stable.
It's
I-
not you,
I was-
it's me.
I was looking for more of like the classic Jordan with my first Jordan, but
Mm.
it's really cool shoe. I love the
It's a Jordan,
colors.
It's a fucking Jordan 1.
It's not like Jordan. You know, it's not high.
All right,
It's a low.
Tyler, any words? Any?
I will be taking this to the council. They will vote for me.
I am the council. I'm right here. Come on. Let
Well,
me
I'm
hear
the
it.
producer. I think producer outranks editor.
I will edit you out.
Wait, so we have the producer, the editor, the council. How many members are on the council?
We're all actually the council. We are.
Okay.
Well,
All
I
right,
s-
so go ahead and talk about our winner.
yeah.
This is an inside
Honestly,
job. That's all I'm saying.
It is.
John,
I was like,
honestly,
yo, bro, text
honestly,
me. Yo, bro, text me.
Known
Even though
associate.
Nolan's didn't score as well, the reason like they were closer. They were closer because even though I talked shit to John about it not being like something out there, which I gave bonus points to Tyler because really like the colorway, but like I was looking for like something neutral and darker, and both of the shoes were it. But I just like the wolf grays better. I like the lack of the swoosh, and it's just I feel like I can wear more things, and that
Definitely,
yeah. That's what does it for me.
I mean, I definitely stuck to the straight and narrow with these. You know, he said Jordan 3. He
Gotta take a risk, man.
said neutral colors, dark colors. You know, I was looking through. I really wanted to put the shadow ones in here because I like those way better, but they're too expensive. They shot up recently. They definitely were not that much when I was looking like 2 months ago.
I think they still would have been more than 250.
They're like
I think they hover
500
around
now, though.
300. I
They're
think they hover
5
around
now.
300
Oh,
though.
okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, I guess I'm happy I won. I hope you find it in yourself to make a Jordan purchase, and I hope you're happy with them. You know,
All right.
maybe hit the gym a little bit, become Mark Wahlberg, and then
those
you can
biceps
go from
popping.
there. Yeah, get those biceps popping.